guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my 20-week pregnancy update. I can't believe we are officially halfway through this pregnancy. It is absolutely crazy. I feel like now time is just like flying by. Excuse how I sound, I have a cold, and that's also part of the update, so I will come back to that. But first things first, we're gonna check in via Ovia what baby is doing this week. So it says baby H has grown enough that there's a good chance you'll be able to find out their sex. Baby H is still practicing breathing by inhaling amniotic fluid and is starting to produce meconium, the sticky black substance that will make up their first poop. As baby H keeps on getting bigger, your growing uterus might start pressing against your lung, which could cause shortness of breath. Baby H is stringed out enough that we can now measure them from head to toe as opposed from crown to rump. Because of this, baby H is now about 10 inches tall, the size of an endive. I don't even really know exactly what an endive is. Like, I see the picture, and they weigh about 10.5 ounces, which is big. Inside your uterus, baby H's skin is still in the process of being covered in a creamy white substance called vernix caseosa that will cover and protect their skin until birth. So that's pretty cool. So I will do my symptoms for this week. I felt like there was a lot going on this week. I don't know if it's just because it's the halfway point, but I just felt like there was a lot happening this week. So I have my notes here because, boy. First thing is the aching. I just feel like everything was stretching because I've noticed that my belly has grown a lot over the last week or two, but especially this week, I feel like it's grown a lot. So there's been the aches and pains of the stretching. Sometimes when I'm sleeping, I'll get the leg cramps. I've had it a few nights, not too many times. So I've had that, and it's not fun, but it's not been too painful that I haven't been able to kind of shake it off and go back to sleep. Frequent urination is back. I just feel like it's heavy, and I feel like the baby is constantly by my bladder, and I just have to go to the bathroom more often than I did in the last few weeks. I have back pain, obviously due to the aching, the belly's getting bigger, everything is like my center of gravity is changing, and so yeah, I've had a lot of back pain this week. I've just felt heavier. Like, I just feel this like heavy feeling in the bottom. Like, I could feel when the baby is really low. It just feels really heavy sometimes that I'm just like, ugh. Like, it's like carrying around like a little bag of potatoes underneath here. I've had sensitive teeth and bleeding gums. When I'm brushing my teeth, I notice that it's bleeding, and it doesn't usually, and I had a bit of that in the beginning of pregnancy, but I've noticed that it's back now, obviously for all the extra blood that's pumping in my system. Something that I've had that I guess is a little bit TMI, but it's pregnancy, is that my right boob is like, has the part where it's like really hard and it hurts. It's like painful, and it just doesn't look like the rest of it or the other one. And I was looking online, and they say that even in the second trimester you can experience a clogged milk duct, and that could be the cause of the pain. So what I've been doing is putting a hot compress on it at night. When I'm just kind of laying down, I'll put a hot compress on it. I find that it helps, but it I think it takes a few days. So when I meet with my midwife next week, I will definitely ask them about that. And of course my cold, which has caused a lack of appetite amongst other things. I tried really hard to not get a cold because obviously there's not very much that you can take when you're sick and you are pregnant. So the things that I've been using that are helpful is I'll have like hot water with lemon, honey, and ginger. I will use Hall's cough drops. I also use Vicks at night. I'll rub Vicks on my chest, under my nose at night. And that's pretty much it that I've been doing. Just everything very simple, very natural, just to kind of soothe my sore throat and to like ease the congestion a little bit. So there's been that. But other than that, the cold is it's been pretty manageable so far. Into cravings, I've really been craving Skittles. This is like a particular candy, like Skittles is the one that I've been like kind of on. I feel like I jump around from candy to candy or sweet to sweet. I also have a craving for like chocolate bars. I want to have like a chocolate bar after dinner. So my cravings for sweets is coming back. Yesterday I had a Cinnabon. But yeah. And as for extra, oh, I forgot to mention, like, I'm sorry this video is going up a day late. So this video is going to go up on Friday instead of Thursday because I had my my 20-week ultrasound anatomy scan on Wednesday, so I didn't have time to film, and I wanted to wait until that happened to film. So that's why this video is going up on a Friday instead of a Thursday. So speaking of that, I had my ultrasound, my anatomy scan, and oh my goodness, it was so long. And like, my husband was like falling asleep at the, he's like, I can't see very much. He's like, I was falling asleep. Like, she had to take so many pictures. She's like, I have to take somewhere around like 150 pictures. So it'll be maybe like 20 minutes of like me doing that. And then I'll show you the baby. So it was a lot of time of lying there. My back was starting to kill me. Like, it was a long time of lying there, and she was not able to see everything because the baby would not flip over, and she also couldn't see the gender. So we were gonna have it written down because we are having a gender reveal with some family and friends. So she wasn't able to see the gender because the baby wouldn't move and she couldn't get all her measurements. So we are going back again for a second follow-up anatomy scan next week, Friday. So hopefully then, fingers crossed, the baby will show her what the gender is and that she can get all her measurements all in one shot. That is what I am hoping for. But it was nice to like know, like, she told us the heartbeats, like 163 beats per minute, nice and strong, baby is good, healthy. I noticed yesterday when I came home, I started to feel more movement. I started to feel like what feels like thudding, like a, I don't know how to, like a thudding feeling in certain spots, and that was really nice to feel because, again, my placenta is anterior, meaning it's in the front, so it does cushion a lot of the movements that the baby's doing, so I don't feel as big of movements, but I do feel them usually at least, if not once a day, once every other day. So I'm not too worried about it just because I know that that's the case for me, but that was really exciting. Went to the hospital where I will be delivering my baby, and we did our pre-registration. So we are going to do a tour with them probably in a couple months. And so yeah, so that was good that we kind of got that out of the way and we know where the unit is and things like that. So it was nice to get that done. Also, I wanted to show you guys that I was starting to feel, and I don't know if other people have feel it. If you have, like, leave a comment down below. Like, anytime you want, leave a comment or question down below. But like, comment down below and let me know, like, if you've been pregnant, do you ever feel concerned about like any changes and how do you deal with it? Because for me, it's been the food. Like, I just feel like my appetite has not increased the way that other people explain that their appetite increases. And so I've been kind of concerned of like, is the baby like, and my stomach is not growing as big as quickly. So I kind of feel like, oh, is the baby getting what they need? Like, am I eating enough? Like, am I getting those extra calories? Am I doing this and that? And so I feel like that's been a big concern for me. But she did say at the baby was only measuring 1 day behind, so that was pretty good. That like the baby was pretty much right on target for their growth. So, but I just felt like I needed to track what I was doing and to make sure and hold myself accountable for what I was eating and how much I was eating, because it was a concern for me. So what I did was I went out, and I am a lover of all journals. Like, I buy a journal for everything I need to do. So this is my pregnancy food journal, and just in here every day, like, I just kind of document what I've had, and if I can like quantify it, I put how much I've had. So I just write like the week, so it's week 19, and then I write like all the dates, and then I write what I had for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks that I had, so I can kind of look and see like, how did I do this day and how did I do that day, and so that even if my midwife wants to know, are you making sure that you're getting enough of this, and this, I can kind of refer to this as my guide of yes I have, or last week no I didn't, I ate a lot of junk food and things like that. So this helps keep me accountable for my food, making healthy choices, and also making sure that I am eating enough. So that's pretty much it for this video. I will give you guys the bump shot and then that will be it. So this is the belly from the side with my shirt on. This is what it looks like from the side, and this is from the front. I feel like it's getting rounder. And then if I show you just with my tank top here, and this is what the belly looks like. I feel like it's getting big. I'm so excited about it. I love it so much. And that is baby H at 20 weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel so you can see all my other pregnancy updates and all my other videos that I have here on my channel. Leave a comment down below and tell me, like, if you've been pregnant, what was your biggest concern? Like, what was the one thing that just kind of plagued you throughout your pregnancy? I'm so curious to know, and it's definitely nice to know that we're all in it together and we're all experiencing a lot of the same things, because you tend to feel like it's just you, and it really isn't. So leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.